More or Nothing.
Hello and welcome to this very, very special episode of Maul or Nothing. First things first, Ryan.
You lot watching this need to make sure that you like and subscribe to make sure this pushes us even further and you get alerts when wonderful little bits of content like about to happen come straight to you.
And this is proper content because we have got none other than Champions Cup winner, the rider of the zebra, certainly what we think is our Lions fullback. It is Smoggy Blair Kinghorn.
Oh my lord.
Hello, boys.
Look at him basking in glory.
How's life?
How's life for us, mate? How is life for you?
Where's your cigar? That's all we need right now is a big fat Cuban just sitting on your lip. You dirty bastard.
How good is life? No, it's good. It's good, boys. We're just doing a bit of TLC at the moment. Just recovering. Bit of recovery.
Yeah, mate. Smoggy, talk us through it. How's it been, mate? Are you rough? Are you rough as guts today?
I'm actually not too bad, guys. We've had a few fun days, having a few lagers, a few wines, a few Saint Germain spritzes is a new thing that I've been introduced to.
What is a Saint Germain spritz? Talk to me.
So it's like an Aperol spritz, but a Saint Germain spritz. So it's like elderflowery.
Is it bitter? Oh, elderflowery. Oh, that sounds lovely.
Yeah, it's divine. Honestly, it's delightful. But no, it's been great.
Oh my! Where are you right now? Like for people listening, if they are listening, I don't know where this is going out. But
He's on his Lilo.
Are you at your house on your Lilo? Is that your gaff?
I'm at Chez Moi, and I'm just in the pool, just on my Lilo, having just relaxing, getting the last bit of the sun.
You smug bastard.
Smaug, walk us through it from. I don't know where we want to start. Like, walk us through it from, like when you left the stadium. Just how does it unfold from there? Like I have so many questions.
So we were in the changing room for a long time. We left the stadium about 7:30, and then we're all waiting outside the bus. And funny, this was actually it was a bit strange, this one. So we were all standing outside the bus with the speaker, everyone's dancing with the trophy in the middle. And then another bus, which was in the corner, pulls away and drives out of the car park. And it was the Leinster boys. I don't know how I felt about that. But no, then we just got on the bus. It was like an hour to Luton Airport. So then we stopped off at a petrol station. All the boys piled in, got some tinnies, and then on the charter we went straight back to Toulouse. And guys, the scenes at Toulouse Airport when we got back, I could not believe it. I could not believe it. It's like 1:30 in the morning we arrive, and there's like hundreds of people there. They're lighting flares, everyone's screaming, everyone's jumping up and down with the trophy. And it was just surreal. Absolutely surreal. And then
where did you go? You head into town in Toulouse? You don't stop there, do you?
No. So we went back to the club. That's where all the friends and families who couldn't come to the game were watching. So my missus and her mates who were over from Norway were there. So then we had a big party at the club. Mental. It was great. It was good to all be in one area, you know what I mean? So sometimes, you know what it's like if you guys go into town or whatever, it's easy to get splintered off. Whereas everyone was in the same spot, in the same area, just having a fucking great time. And it's great to share it with like friends and family as well, because they go through all the emotions as well with you. And yeah. Very happy indeed.
What happened on Sunday? But parade of the gods.
Right. So there's nothing that can get you ready for that. It was crazy. So I've seen pictures and videos of what it was like last year when they won the top 14. So Sunday we had like a family barbecue again, and then we got on a bus to the capital, and then you arrive and it is the full square is packed with thousands and thousands of people, and then we get taken up, and then you go in pairs and you're like you lift the trophy in front of everyone, and everyone's screaming and going mad, and like, oh, it's honestly crazy. Just chanting, screaming, lighting flares. Everyone just seems to be folded, and they just love the team. Like they just love it. They love the fact that their team's won, and it's the best.
Jeez, the energy must have been so pure.
Uberly pure. Uberly.
It must have been like a drug. Oh my god.
It was funny because we got off the bus, and then because all the partners had got on the bus before us. So we were all dancing around in the square in front of everyone. And I look up, and like in the main capital window is just my missus, and she's like just dancing away as well up there. It's just crazy. It's crazy.
Okay, so there's so many highlight bits, right? Of course, the lash has been ridiculous, but it feels like you've been riding on this wave of non-stop like fun partying and everything. Has there been peaks and troughs? Has there been bits? What's been the single greatest bit so far?
Mate, lifting the trophy is something I never thought I'd ever do, and being able to lift the trophy in front of all those people, that's probably the greatest moment, I'd say.
That was good. Oh.
I don't really know. Honestly, it's probably all going to sink in a couple of days, because it feels like it's been like a dead fast whirlwind almost. So I feel in a couple of days we'll kind of be back down to earth, and it'll start to be like, oh, do you remember that? Do you remember this? And just be like, because I still don't think I quite believe it. Every time I look at this, I'm like, are you kidding me? Like,
Yeah.
Honestly, I can't believe it. It was great as well after the game. So after I seen you boys, I went straight up to see my family, and they were all buzzing. Like, emotions were so high, and they were just, I don't think they could believe it either. Like,
Oh, mate, how good.
I was genuinely messaging you after and in the week, like this week, just I feel like a proud father, Smaug. I genuinely feel like a proud father of you. But like, I've got so many questions, and where I want to start is what actually happens with the trophy? Like, who keeps the trophy? Where does it go? Like, who looks after it on the night out? Like, is there rules around that?
it doesn't feel like there's many rules, to be honest. It just kind of follows you. Like wherever we went, the trophy was there. It's just sat in the middle or on a table, and then every so often someone will get like a little spurt of energy and just charge over to the crowd and like chuck it up in there, and everyone loves it. So yeah, there's no real rules. Like, just respect it, I suppose. You don't want to fuck it up, but I tell you what, it can hold a few lagers, that's for sure. It's a deep vessel. It is a deep vessel. But yeah, it just kind of follows you wherever you go.
Do you know where it is now? Have you got any idea where it is now?
Currently, no idea. It left our side yesterday at this big like street kind of party thing that happens in Toulouse 3 times a year. So it's actually just worked out perfect timing that we won. They like shut down this street, and it's just like a big open market, and then everyone just comes out and has beers. So it left our side at about 8 o'clock, 9 o'clock last night, maybe later, 10 o'clock. And I'm not sure where it is now. Probably somewhere safe.
I hope so. I bloody hope so.
Because we got game this weekend, so it's like we're back to business now.
Yeah, but are you like, what happens around that? Like, genuinely, what happens now? Hold on, the game. When is your game? When's the next match?
La Rochelle, 9 o'clock Sunday. So
That's
it's like,
all right. You don't have to
straight.
win that one though, do you?
Well,
You should.
you want to win.
Obviously, you want to win.
win. We will win, but for the good thing is we've had such a good start to the season that for qualification purposes, we're already guaranteed.
You're already
But
in. Yeah.
it's at home, and you never want to lose at home. You always want to win at home. We've got such a good home record, so
It's very damaging, isn't it, for momentum?
yeah, exactly. So we want to keep that momentum going. But yeah, Sunday at 9. Allez le stade.
Oh yeah, and how good, because I'm guessing the trophy will be back there, so people will be saying it'll be another party, it'll be another big game against La Rochelle, probably another piss up as well. I just hope your liver can handle it.
The liver can handle it, boys. We're back.
No, it's it.
We're back.
We're back.
Wait, with that in mind, though, Smaugy, does everyone now think you're a good lad? Because, at first they would have been like, he's not really a good boy, is he? He's not getting stuck in.
As they say in French, they say ta gueule, I mean sharp. So the funny thing is, so you have occasional nights out here, but because the season just is non-stop, you don't have many times like back home. You'd maybe have a week off and you'd have time for a social where everyone can come out and like drink together. Here it just kind of rolls one to the other. So there's not been any socials. So this is the first proper time that I've been able to kind of kick it with all the team. Apart from after the Exeter game, we actually had a few beers. But yeah, this is the first proper time I've been able to kick it with the team, and I love it. Everyone's such good fun on the laggers. It's just... Sorry, it's my automatic lawnmower is making a noise over there.
Oh my!
I bloody hate it when it does that.
Bloody wolf! Look at my automatic lawnmower.
I'm taking pride in my lawn now. Jack Willis he can literally see. He can look out his window and he can see my lawn.
Is
to
that
comment
Jack
if it's
Willis?
not
Jack Willis is next door.
We're literally over the fence neighbours. How good?
Oh, obnoxious! Just a couple of big dogs in the neighbourhood.
Yeah, it's quite funny.
Smaugy, who was the Lord of the Lads, properly on sorting out the party that has been over the last 72 hours at least?
I feel like Ramos.
Yeah. I'm going Joe Decore.
Yeah.
Oh yeah.
That's for
Flag
sure.
bearer.
That is for sure. He always takes in charge of the speaker, so it's like wherever we go, we take a full speaker with us. So we went for a couple of beers the other day. And just arrived, big speaker, and it's just like, okay, we're listening to this music now.
Yeah, and you will listen.
Yeah, no, to be fair, all the boys are on great form. Yeah, nothing.
Well, hold on,
yeah.
come on, give us who was? There's got to be one who was on the charge. One of them that was going for it.
Everyone was on the charge,
Cost looks like a young lad who's full of piss and vinegar. Was he getting weird? Was he crazy?
Paul Cost. Yeah, he's so young, right? I didn't realise how young he was. He's only 21. And I went up to him and I was like, you're 21 and you've just won a European final. I was like, that's fucking mental. And he's like, I don't think he could quite believe it as well. He's like, yeah, it's mad. I don't know, Jack was leading, likes a beer. Everyone likes a beer, glass of wine, nothing too crazy.
The diplomat,
you know how it is.
ever the diplomat. Kinghorn, I've heard about your house parties, you psychopath. I've heard a lot of
Magnus Bradbury.
Yes, I have a very reliable source that tells me about your unhinged brand of weirdness. Yes, I'm sure
there were some funny things happening, but it's what I found yesterday was really cool because we were at this kind of street party thing, but we had a little bit that was cornered off for us, but you're kind of almost celebrating with all the fans there. They're right there having fun with you, so that was the kind of cool thing. Everyone's singing, chanting, riding some waves in the crowd potentially. Who knows? But it's good fun.
Oh, dude.
How much is it now that you're being looked after by the club? You boys, everything is automated. You get told where to go when. Once you've won the biggest trophy in club rugby, does the management go, fucking go and enjoy yourself, boys?
It was crazy how organised everything was. So we literally got back off the plane and we're on the bus to the party at the stadium, and then the itinerary comes out, bang, 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 for the next like couple of days. So you know where you need to be, you know what you're doing, and you know what to wear. What to wear. There's dress codes for these things as well. But yeah, no, the club are great at looking after us. Like part of history, like a 6-star. It's crazy. So everyone's just been having fun for the last few days, including the management.
You put a Ryan's belt
that?
on the shirt, Blair. How's it?
What was that? What was that courtyard thing? The clip that's going out and crazy everywhere, where you come out. It was like Coronation Day.
Plaza,
Oh yeah, the capital. Yeah.
Yeah, capital. Sorry.
So you arrive on this bus. It's packed, thousands and thousands of people. And then you come out and you raise the trophy in by pair. He's like, oh, and then it's like thousands and thousands of people just going mad with you. That bit was very surreal. Very surreal indeed.
And that you did. There's a picture of you and Jack Willis doing it, right?
Yeah, we did it together. Yeah, we look so pale compared to everyone else. Even though I've been sitting in the sun for literally every time available that it's out, I've been trying to tan. We do look very pale.
Blair, I've listened. There was a few comments like this. Isn't just from me. I know it's what I always come back to, but pretty tidy win bonus written into the old contract. I'm hoping.
No, absolutely not.
What bullshit?
No. You don't get a win bonus if you're Blair Kinghorn. There was already big pressure on them.
Disagree. Every club has a European Cup win bonus written in there.
Do they? I need to try and find that then.
Never buying a drink in
Lost
Toulouse.
in the numbers. Who cares? Just another.
Oh no, not that I'm aware of. When the contract came to me, I was in absolutely no position to bargain with the best club in the world. I was just like, I'll be coming. That's fine. Just whatever it is.
We'll find out. Blair's playing pro bono for Toulouse. Doesn't earn any money.
It's fine. Yeah. Make it back on the nights out.
You don't need money when you're winning European Cups and you got that medal around your neck and you're pulled. That is, mate. You must.
Winning.
That's it now. Sorted for life.
I
Like
need
in
to go.
Toulouse, you are literally.
Right,
Max has got to go. Max, we'll catch you in a bit. We'll keep him for 2 more minutes.
Bye,
Max
Max.
has fucked up his timings again.
No, that's not true. We were working on a very improv situation here, but it was really nice.
Yes, it was.
It's been an
improv,
always enjoy the revelries and all the spoils that go with winning the war. Ta-ta for now.
Ta-ta.
Just quickly, because obviously we were there and we were like living everything that you did. Genuinely, we were living every moment, every break, every tackle. Not enough has been written, I felt, about that cover tackle on Dan Sheehan, mate. Everyone's about the turnover afterwards. And in the comments in the Times, a lot of people have gone, why haven't you, Stuart Barnes, mentioned Blair Kinghorn more? He said he thinks you were the best player on the pitch that day.
Oh, that's very kind. Very kind indeed. No, like, the cover tackle, right? It's a strange one because I'm like, okay, he's away. It's a hooker. I'll be fine. I'll catch him. And I was like, he's faster than I think. And then it got to the point where I'm getting close to him thinking, I better not, because I don't really tackle low, to be honest. It's not really my style. So I've gone high. I'm thinking, if he bumps me off and scores, this will be, like, so embarrassing. So I'm just happy he fell over me, to be honest. And then obviously Anton was there to jack. He's so strong, by the way. Like, over the rock, he's hard to move. He's a solid pilferer.
What about him throughout that game? 4 turnovers or something like that? How good was he, Smaug?
He's so good. Like, he was doing a lot of things. Like, I obviously had a couple of 50-22s, which are what he's known for, his great kicking game. But I think he's one of the best defending nines as well out there. Like, he doesn't miss tackles, and he's so strong over the ball. I think that's kind of what he showed everyone in the biggest stage that he's really good at doing, is disrupting the ruck. Like, our ruck all game was unbelievable. We spoke a lot about having to slow down Leinster's ball because off strike plays and off multi-phase, when they get fast ball, then their shape is so good it's hard to stop. So we had to try and stop it at source, so to speak.
Smaugy, talk me through some points of where you went, we could win this, and also points where you're like, shit, we could actually lose this.
after the game, I was speaking to a few of the boys. Like, you do realise that it was like 5 seconds to go, and they had a drop kick to win it. It's like that doesn't at the time. It doesn't really compute in your brain because I was on the right wing. I couldn't do anything about it. I was like, oh, if this goes over, we've lost. And then it's just like, oh, he's missed. Right, okay. Honestly, it was a complete up and down. I felt like that second half of extra time when, even though we had a red card, we got a couple of key penalties and we were able to bang them over to take it. The crucial one was the penalty to take it to 2 scores. Like that felt good. And once we kept them out until there was only like a minute left, then I felt pretty comfy. But it takes you that long to feel like, okay, we're going to win this thing now. 100 minutes in, like, boys were folded. Like some of the big boys got through a hell of a lot of work, and like 4 of the backs were cramping just because it's obviously a big occasion, so you're a bit nervous, so you might cramp a little bit more. It was warm. You end up running for 100 minutes. It's just mad. It's like full body cramps after when you're like screaming and lifting the trophy. It's quite heavy.
Oh my gosh, Smaug, it is so good.
It's so cool. I honestly can't believe it.
Imagine you push on now to do a top 14 as well, do the double.
I don't know. That's the goal. Like, what do they say? On va gagner le double. Like, we're gonna go win the double. So it's something that would be awesome. Like, we got La Rochelle and Lyon, and then we'll have the semi-final. So we've got a big couple of weeks coming up. But if we're able to do the double, then
oh my goodness!
You want the same thing though, right now. You've had this ridiculous, like, this is the greatest moment of your life. Are you thinking, God, I'd really like to kind of have that again in a couple of weeks?
Yeah, I think it'd be nice to have that again, and then you have holiday after the top 14's finished, don't you? So it's like the party could be longer.
Oh man, can you imagine the party? What it'll be like if you do the double and then you get to spend that week? Like, I'm gonna conveniently book a holiday somewhere very very close to Toulouse and end up there. Here, was there anyone famous in the change? Anyone famous in the changing room after Smaug? Anyone kicking about?
Nah, not that I can think of. Nobody came in, I don't think.
Because there was like every person we were kicking about the stadium. There was everyone under the sun in terms of who was involved in rugby, etc., floating about. So I didn't know if anyone had poked their head in after the game. That's all.
Not that I saw, no. But it was it was carnage after in the change room. Like, very, very, very messy, very fun.
Well, we saw the dancing. The office dancers back. The Smaug dance is back out there. You're doubling down on that now, eh?
Just thought I had to bring it out, bring it out again. Oh,
and the first man to jump on the zebra as well. I just knew it.
Saw the opportunity, we had to take it.
At what point did you think, fuck, the legs could snap off of this?
I was like, why the fuck's there a zebra at the side of the picture?
I'm riding it.
Yeah, I'm going to jump on it and ride it for a bit. Why not?
Smoggy, was it always the plan for you to do your bit, you nailing your kicking, and then Ramos was always going to come on and take over? Or was there a bit of conversation?
Nah, there was a bit of conversation. Like, I started kind of cramping a little bit in my calves towards the end of the game, so I didn't want that to affect my kicking. But probably the bigger point is that he's the best goal kicker in the world. Like, he's got the most test points of this calendar year. Like, he's got one of the highest kicking percentages in the world. He's delivered in clutch moments before in massive games. So, what better man do you want to come on and start pinging over threes than him? So we did have a conversation, but I was like, "You go do your thing," because he's unbelievable.
Secretly, Smaug, like, coming towards the end of the game like that as well, and that close, was there a bit of you that's thinking, "Thank fuck he's on to take that over"?
Yeah, I think secretly in the back of my mind, just because I've never been a goal kicker in those pressure situations before. Like, I've worked a lot on my goal kicking, and I feel really, really confident about it. And then when I was taking the penalty about 60 minutes, I was like, "Oh, we're getting towards the business end of the game here now. Like, let's lock in." So no, yeah, there was maybe a little part of me that was quite happy about it. But if he came on and he didn't want to kick, then I would have been more than happy to do it because I was in a great rhythm. I feel like I was striking the ball really nicely, so I think it would have been all good.
Tell me that clip that we created of you goes through your mind now when you're about to kick. Does that ever come in a little bit now?
It's funny because you just try to manage the clock, and then sometimes you get in a bit of like, boo, like hurry up. I'm like, let's just chill out here. Chill out. Sometimes I think about breaking into a dance. It's like a penalty right in front of the post, maybe start dancing, but I think that would just be a bit too wanky.
Do it. And have you heard from Haystow? He's in Ibiza at the moment.
No, I haven't heard from him yet. He sent me a good luck message and a video saying well done, but he said debrief when I'm back, yeah? So I don't know when he's back actually. Today, maybe, I think today. So
I think he's coming back.
Yeah, he'll be having fun.
So we'll see. Mark, you got anything else before we leave this fucking European champ?
Oh, it's just so good. No. I'm to me just enjoying it. Enjoying him. I just love how much enjoyment has been had. That's the thing, that it's just continuous.
It's been great. Obviously, the boys have won trophies here before, but so I don't know like what. They're obviously still so buzzing and got so much excitement, but I've never won anything before in my life, so it's all completely brand new to me, and it's just crazy. But it just makes you want to do it again. Like that feeling that you have straight after, it's like, let's do it again. But it's cool. It'll stick with me. It'll stick with me forever now. Like European champion, it's pretty cool.
That is it, mate. And that is why I always go back. And people are like, why are you slagging off Edinburgh? I'm not slagging off Edinburgh. I'm just saying, where you were 6 months ago and then suddenly your life gets turned around. You end up in the south of France. You've now got a European title. You're going to push towards the top 14. Smoggy, I know you don't want me to say it, and I know you won't want to answer this question, but for us, we think it, and there must be a bit in the back of your mind going, well, there could be a potential Lions call up here.
It's a long way away yet, lads.
I know, and I don't want to put you in that position, but mate, we're rooting for you. We're coming to fucking guys. Australia, baby.
We're there. We are there. Your number one fan group.
Allez le pod. Allez le pod.
Well, thank you so much, mate. Hey, good luck though for the top 14.
Yeah, exactly. Next time we'll speak, we'll have the top 14 as well.
Mate.
Why not? Don't forget to like and subscribe, guys. Allez le pod.
Allez le pod.